You want to see what resources I have in this bag? Well, stay tuned because you're watching Creative Redundancy, the one known as C.R. Now, the following items in this resource haul are things that I found for free, off the landscape, on the ground, and I'm going to try to reuse them, as many of these items are quite usable still. And of course, so they don't end up in a landfill. More cordage in the form of shoelace that has CR in it. So here's some webbing that I found. Multiple different colors and such. Different lengths and different widths and stuff like that. This one right here was probably off of some bicycle helmet, I think. Still had the little buckle on it, but it was broken, so I can't reuse that. But the webbing type of material is quite useful. And I think I found this off of a bag or something like that. I just cut it off. Here's a larger piece of webbing type of material. So I could be using that for a lot of different things. Two regular type of zip ties. Here's a reusable type of zip tie that I found. I actually found this, I was just walking, I was just like, I just saw it, I'm like, what? It's a reusable type of zip tie. So, very useful item right here. A partial bottle of hand sanitizer. Useful item. Number one, PET. So I'll reuse this and then recycle it. Here's some sandpaper that I found. As you can see, it's actually made here in Canada, apparently. So I found this. I just was walking and I just found this. I'm like, oh, this is useful. Even though I don't have the equipment to put this on, it's still sandpaper, so I can still use it like sandpaper by hand. The next two items are cotton, like this cotton bandana. This was gifted to me. Thank you to the person who gifted this to me. Thank you very much. So I can wet this, put this around my neck, keep my neck cool during the summertime, wipe stuff with. And if it's dirty or really bad or whatever, I can make charcoal out of this even afterwards. So many uses for this. Here is a 100% cotton t-shirt. Actually, my friend gave this to me because what happened was, for some reason, it ripped on the side. Could have been mended, maybe, but it was like a long type of rip. So I'm gonna try to reuse this. This is magnet on three sides. It's triangle. Just some cordage I found to put around it. And here is a headphones, or over the ear type of style headphones. So this is a neodymium rare earth magnet right here. And again, more of these items will be reused and recovered, and less of it will end up in a landfill or in the trash. Next here is a calculator that I found. Yeah, it's got CR in it. As you can see, it does work. And if you feel like adding one to that, thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. It does work. As you can see. Two pens. These do work. Pencil. A metal sharpener right here. I may replace these screws right here with some screws that use a Phillips head. That I can use a Phillips head or something like that. I could be using this not only for the pencil, but for sticks to make tinder for a fire, for example. I also found a rubber eraser. So those three items just go hand in hand. Here's the tin. These are the items I found inside. A rubber eraser, a plastic pencil sharpener, and this stuff right here, the triangle and stuff like that. And it also has these tables of metric equivalent. So next here is some petroleum jelly. Pure ultra white petroleum jelly. Honestly, I could use this and mix it in with some cotton balls and make that kind of petroleum jelly type of fire starter if I wanted to. Useful item. A little nylon pouch, probably used for like pegs or something like that. It's a green color. Here's another container right here. This looks like from a medicine or a pill type of bottle. So container's got CR in it. Again, I'll reuse this. Here is one of those containers that they use for like tennis balls and stuff like that. I got the lid on the side here. I can reuse this. Put something inside, store something inside. So I can use these for storing things in to make kits out of, for example. Something like this, I can make a first aid kit, a little pocket-sized individual first aid kit. A plastic tablecloth. I still have the packaging material. It's about 54 by 90, 137 centimeters by 228 centimeters. Place this on the ground, then place like my backpack on the ground. Maybe used in a tent, for example, a form of cover and such. I'm pretty sure this was only used once. So I'm gonna put this back into a useful state and get a couple more uses out of it. And hopefully delay this from going into landfill a little bit longer. Ooh, what's this? I just saw the outlet and stuff like that. This is one of those like inflatable mattress type of pumps and stuff like that. The adapter pieces for it. Just that on and off switch right there. Even if I wasn't using this as the pump or whatever, there's some copper inside of this cable too, so any of the scrappers out there that are watching, you know, something like this, yeah. I would still, those people, or people in that community and such, would still probably scrap this for the copper. But obviously I'm gonna try to reuse it first, because actually it still works. I just found this, I'm like, nah. This is not gonna end up in the landfill right away. Yes, it's still useful. Next here is some reflective elastic type of webbing type of material. So I can use this for obviously for signaling purposes and such. I might sew this together, kind of make a band out of this for biking purposes, for example. Add this once I sew it together into like some go bag or something like that for signaling purposes. Maybe stand out more if necessary. I just actually found that on the ground too. And to go with that, I found this in the grass. It was a highlighter. The highlighter wasn't working. However, and of course this is orange, just like that. It came with this light with it. I was just like, ooh, look at that. So a light source right here, handling the type of device. So this could be useful. I might actually try to put a pen to this. So change this from what it was as a highlighter to a pen. So put this back into a useful state. Maybe add this to a kit or something like that. So thanks for watching this resource haul of things that I found and acquired for free. And remember, you all can create a better future starting today. And as our world changes, we can adapt too. Skill and knowledge get better with practice. Can't help everyone out there, but one person can help someone. Take care, everyone, and I'll catch you next time.